Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Lee Campbell, and I am thrilled to have this opportunity to share my journey with you. So, a little bit about me. I grew up in a household where my mum and dad both had traditional, very traditional 9 to 5 careers. Mum was a teacher and dad worked in TV. They were very hard workers and they were really dedicated to their careers, which just instilled in me values that have shaped my outlook on life and success. And they showed me with dedication, we can totally achieve anything. And following in their footsteps, I spent nearly 27 years in the corporate world, not really knowing that there was a whole new adventure that was out there waiting for me when I started in network marketing. So I had my kids 13 years ago now, and back then my days revolved around the beautiful chaos of being a mum and handling all the life's ups and downs. And I stumbled across network marketing. It was 8 years ago now, and it was a whole new world. And oh my God, did it come with its own challenges, right? So stepping into this new space, it meant really stepping out of my comfort zone and also redefining what success meant for me, because I was very successful in my old career, and then coming and starting this, it was just so brand new. But it definitely wasn't easy, let me tell you that. There's been moments over the past 8 years that have completely tested my patience. It's pushed me to embrace change just in ways that I never really thought were possible. But through it all, I've discovered the incredible power of building a community of people around you, but also residual income. So it's changed how I viewed financial independence, and it showed me a path that allowed me to be there for my family while always having that feeling of being secure with my future as well. So these experiences that have shaped me in totally different ways have, like, the main things that it's taught me is to be resilient, to cherish all of this community that we're a part of, because they're our inner circle, they're our accountability buddies when we don't feel that we've got any. But most importantly is to never stop growing. So I quickly realized here in this business that personal growth and just having adaptability, they're not just buzzwords, they're essential tools for navigating all of the challenges that we have on our journey. But to me, this has been more about not just selling products. It's more been about personal growth, and then the willingness to actually embrace the changes to get to the level that you want to get to. So I had to utilize all of the new resources and technology. I feel like I'm already very resourceful, working in IT for 27 years. It was a lot of troubleshooting and a lot of finding solutions to problems. So this is very much the same. It was just getting out of my comfort zone in different ways and exploring other digital platforms that I had never used before to work in business. So understanding the power of social media and really harnessing that to be able to connect with people around the world. But you know what? It opened up, by doing this, a whole new world. So I wasn't just going to work and working in a 9 to 5 career in a cubicle, sometimes underground, sometimes very alone, sometimes in a very male dominated environment. But, now I've come to, making friends all over the world. I've got so many great friends that I've met through this business, and through the opportunities that have opened up with it in so many different countries around the world. It's kind of like having a whole new family, even though some of us, we're so far apart. Some of you that are maybe watching this call, I haven't even met yet. But you know what really changed everything? It was just how I started thinking about life, what we do here, because I had to let go of all of the things that were holding me back. But instead, I had to start believing in myself and what I knew that I could do. So it wasn't about selling the products, and it wasn't always about making the money, even though it was in the beginning. But now it's about learning how I can become a better version of me, how I show up for my family and everybody else, and then what is possible from there. So through all of this process of personal growth and adapting to all of that, some of it's taken time, some of it hasn't been an easy road, like I said. But I've discovered the true power of resilience, and also recognizing that challenges are there because it's an opportunity for learning and growth. It's about embracing all of these unknown things with a sense of curiosity and the willingness to continually grow through that. And by being curious, like, you know, if something's put in front of me, I'm always curious to just go like, oh, can I actually do that? And what is it that I need? What resources do I need around me? Who do I need to help with that? Where can I get coaching? What do I need to learn? And what do I need? What physical state do I need to put myself in that's going to put me in the driver's seat to really charge towards those goals? So one of the best things about my time here over the past 8 years has 100% been the amazing friends and the support that I found. It really is about the people, and I've made some really great friends, as I said, all over the world. And even though some of us have had our ups and downs, we've challenged each other. You know, like, we learn from each other, we grow from that, we help each other out, we make sure nobody's left behind. And what I've discovered is I'm a really great cheerleader. I have learnt to be a cheerleader for others. I've learnt to be a cheerleader for myself. We're a cheerleader as a mum for our family, in our relationships. And that's been kind of one of my big realizations this year, is to really celebrate all of the little magical moments that you've achieved. And it's not just been about that one great big goal, but also all of the little things that have, you know, that have happened along the way. So when it comes down to fear, you know, that little voice in your head that makes you doubt yourself and makes you feel unsure about things. When I first started here, I was pretty scared of change as well. You know, I was, after working in IT for 27 years, I then became a stay-at-home mum. And that's a totally different ball game as well. I wasn't really going out and talking to people about this, because in my IT career, I never had to sell anything. I never had to help people through their, you know, their life goals around what they want for their lifestyle or what they want for their health. So I was a little bit scared of talking to people, and scared that they might say no. And sometimes I was even scared to ask for help. But you know what? It was facing all of those fears that have helped me find the courage to take the first step, to do the things that I never thought that I could. And overcoming those fears definitely wasn't an overnight triumph. It was a journey of, you know, being persistent, being resilient, and having unwavering belief in the vision that I had for my future, which is why I have it all in front of me on my boards. But, you know, it's always just not giving up, believing that things could get better, having quotes and inspiring words around me that really resonated with what it is that I wanted to achieve. But also understanding that every no that you get here when you speak to people is not a rejection. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. You know, like when I'm talking to people about our health products, for instance, and working towards their goals, sometimes they just haven't found that bigger purpose of why they want to do it. They think that they might want to get healthy, but they're really just not ready. They haven't clarified their vision enough to be able to take that next step. So what I've learned is that all good things take time, and that you just have to keep going, even when it gets tough, even when you feel like you're just pushing through every single day. You know, like, they're the challenges that are really going to make you grow in this space, in this community. But You know, as I faced all of these challenges, I started to see things in a new way. It wasn't about winning, it was about becoming a better me being better. Like, how can I get better in my health, my relationships, my career? And every time things didn't go as planned, it's not seeing it as a big failure. See it as a chance to learn and get stronger. Because with lots of trying and a positive attitude, over the years, I've started to see these little fears that I had before. Doing videos was one of them. They were one of my big fears when I first started here. But the more that I stepped into this and the more I believed in myself that, like, yeah, I've totally got this. What are the resources that I need to do? What can I learn? How can I grow to be able to achieve the goal of making a YouTube video or talking to somebody new or trying that new workout? So, you know, it's those little tiny steps with the positive attitude that started leading me to success. So every little win, no matter how big or how small, showed me that if I kept going, I could totally make my dreams come true. And this year, I think, has been one of my biggest, most epic years ever of my vision boards. It'll come close to one I did a couple of years ago, but I've ticked off so many great things. And, you know, like, let's for a minute just talk about this whole personal development game. Because you need to, I believe, you need to find a way to incorporate personal development so that it's a way of life. Because this journey has not just been about taking, you know, health products and taking fruits and veggies in a capsule. It's been about the the personal development journey that I've had along the way. So this has happened both in my work life and in my personal life. Learning and growing through all of this have been my biggest helpers, because I know that when you keep trying new things and you've got someone to show you the way, you can do absolutely anything. So that form of personal development for me has come in the form of books, podcasts, YouTube videos. It's come in the form of having a personal trainer at some points in my life, following the program, investing in courses. I've done multiple Tony Robbins events. I think I've now done 15 Tony Robbins events, Date with Destiny, UPW, Life Mastery, over the past 5 years. And it's about having and recognizing the importance of mentorship, from learning from those people who have walked the path before you. They've got such valuable wisdom to share around where it is that you want to go. But, you know, like, getting better isn't just something that we talk about, right? It's actually doing the things that really change your life, having the dream and the vision and setting the goals to be able to work hard to make them happen. It's about also being positive, like I said before, and really believing that great things can happen. And like, how many of you there like, just don't actually believe that the goal that you've set for yourself can actually happen? Because it's nice to just have that vision about something. It's great to be positive, to go, oh yeah, like, I think this is going to happen. But how many times have you felt let down by yourself because you haven't achieved what it was that you set out to do? So, you know, always be open to learning those new things, whether it's from books, seminars, events, being connected with people like me who have actually done the work to get to the goals that you want to achieve. So I want to just take a little moment to look back on some of the amazing things that I've learned, from facing my fears to finding my friends who really support me. Every single step that I've taken has shown me how strong that I can be. Wonder Woman was my ultimate mentor in the beginnings 8 years ago. And, you know, I really wanted to embody some of the qualities that I saw in Wonder Woman that I felt that I was missing myself. And back then, as a single mum, it was the strength and courage and determination. They were my 3 words. And I couldn't really, at a first glance, think of anybody that was in my inner circle that I could really stick to embody all of that. And it was one of my mentors at a Tony Robbins event. She said to me, like, well, who can you see? Who is around you that you see those qualities in? And I'm like, it's Wonder Woman. Like, she shows up as strength and courage and determination. And so I found anchors like that. I've put images of Wonder Woman on my board. I've had strength and courage and determination words written on my board all the time. This year, my words that I put on here were, where's my this year's board? It's on the other one out there. I put a couple of really great words on my health board, and it was, I am kick-ass, I am healthy, I am love, because it incorporates the self-love, it incorporates that I want to be healthy, and it incorporates that I am total kick-ass and we can totally do this. So yeah, like with winning, it just hasn't always been about the money. It's about the little internal growth that you can make with the making connections with people that we love, growing internally inside. It's about showing our kids that if we work hard and stay positive, we can do anything that we dream of, because our kids have got so many things that they want to do alongside our goals. It's up to us to help make that happen. So I encourage you to embrace these values in your own journey. So, just continue and to learn and to grow, not just for ourselves, but as like amazing, epic role models for our kids. Build a community, or come and be part of a community that support and uplift you rather than push you down, and create a great network of people that just extends beyond business, that extends beyond the day-to-day of your 9 to 5. And as you continue on your journey, always remember to believe in yourself and enjoy every little step along the way. And I want to just take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every one of you that have made it this far through the video, because being part of this community, your support and your engagement through all of this really, lift me up every day, and it really means the world. So if you found value in today's content of what I've been sharing, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. One of my goals this year was to create a little YouTube studio with all my vision boards, and I really would look forward to reading about all of your thoughts about anything that I've spoken about today. So leave me a comment with your takeaways on the video, and don't hesitate to share this with anyone who you think this might benefit from, that needs a little boost of positivity. So if you're keen on becoming part of this incredible community, or just even exploring some of the fascinating world of manifesting and creating vision boards, you can find all the links in the comments down below. And I'd love to catch up on a Zoom call. I'm really excited to hear your story, and maybe what I do isn't for you, but what I love about some things that people have shared with me in this community is that sometimes it's just a little bit of advice or a little tip to be able to point you in the direction, because 2mm shifts that you can make in life will totally change the course of your life. So remember this, that you hold the power to achieve anything that you set your mind to. So keep believing in yourself and your dreams. And thank you so much for being here today. Big love.